Hi everyone, I hope that you're well and thank you for joining me. My name is Joe and I'm the training officer at the Art Society House, and I'm just going to do a really quick tutorial showing you how to start and host a webinar. I have some other people who are in there who are going to meet us there, and we'll show you a couple of things. So first off, let's find my webinar, which if you watch one of my other tutorials, which is scheduling a webinar, this is the next stage because I've already scheduled this one. Okay, so as you can see, I'm already on zoom.us, the website, and I'm logged into my profile, which is Training the Art Society, and it's a licensed profile. With the webinar, if we scroll down, we can see it has the webinar add-on here. So on the left-hand side, you can see webinars. This is what you'd need to click to see a list of the webinars that you've scheduled. So if I click there, you can see here is a few of my webinars, and they're ordered in the dates that they're going to happen, with the soonest at the top. This is the one that I want to join now, Zoom tutorial hosting webinar at 5 p.m. Okay, I think I'm a minute too late, but it's okay. So here I am. If we scroll down, all I have to do is click start this webinar and then open Zoom meetings. And let's make this full screen. The reason, by the way, that it's just darkness here, that would usually be a picture of me because I'm the host and I organized this. The reason is I don't have that there at the moment is because Loom, which is the application that I'm recording this tutorial on, is actually using the camera, and my computer can't use both at the same time. But if you were to do this normally, there would be a picture of yourself as the host there. So you can see at the bottom we have 6 participants. These are some colleagues of mine that are going to help me with the tutorial. So you can see that I've clicked the button there, participants, and you can see that you've got 2 different columns. You've got panelists, of which I'm the only one, and you've got attendees. But what we can do is we can actually promote some of these attendees to panelists if we like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to promote Florian to a panelist, and I'll promote Shivani to a panelist. Hello, Florian. And what will happen is they'll receive a notification on their screen that will show that they've been promoted to panelists. And you can see in the participants list over here, their names aren't in the attendees column anymore, they're in the panelists column. So I think now what's going to happen is Florian is going to share his screen. Again, because of the recording software that I'm using on this computer, we're not going to be able to hear what they say, so I'll just kind of narrate what happens. But I think we're going to simulate here a situation where Florian's a lecturer and he's going to share his PowerPoint presentation. So he is click the button there and we can see the PowerPoint presentation. Okay. Youth has no age, Picasso. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, and so thank you, Florian. And then if Shivani was to unmute herself, then if she was the chair, for example, we're imagining, then she would be able to give a vote of thanks. And I can, as the host as well, unmute either of them here. We're not going to be able to hear you, Shivani, if you do a vote of thanks, so I'll spare you the theatrics. But there you have it. And that is how to host a webinar. And yeah, worth mentioning as well. Oh, we've got somebody raising their hand in the attendees. I think I'll just. Okay, Amber's raised her hand. So does she have a question? Amber, do you want to put it in the Q&A section? Do you want to ask a question? It's worth mentioning, by the way, that all these people who are listed in the attendees would have been able to see Florian's screen that he was sharing there as well. It's everybody that can see that. Okay, there's Amber's question. This is the question. So basically, this is the question and answer section, and this is where questions go. We can answer it live, where basically Amber would have a screen and a thing to herself, and yeah, exactly. And when it's answered, it can go into this answered column. And if you don't want to answer it, you can put it in the dismissed column. But I'll cover some more about webinars in another video, and I'll go into some of these buttons that we have at the bottom. But for now, that's the basics of hosting a webinar. Thank you. Bye.